got everything you want in a game. You got, really it was just the flip of the Indiana game. You got in there, you got the threes, you got the assists, everything that you wanted, a good defense in the first half, a complete performance.
Yeah, I think, we just have to be committed to the things that make us successful. You named them right there. Defending, we did a good job of staying home, not giving up a lot of threes. We were able to generate threes because we did get in the paint, as you mentioned. We got to keep staying focused on our defensive boards, particularly when teams really crash from the perimeter. But I thought, Asa gave us a really big lift in the first half, and then Mo came back in the second half and did a great job defensively and gave us a lift as well. So I thought we were connected tonight as a team.
Obviously, Jalen was terrific with the triple-double, but it just, as the season goes on, it just looks like CJ is such a calming influence on the younger guys. You see that one?
Yeah, I think, he's capable of getting timely baskets. And, I think he's getting more and more comfortable finding those spots where he's, willing to get off it. When it comes back, whether it's late in the shot clock or early in the shot clock, in transition. His decision making, I think, as you get more comfortable playing with a group of guys, will get better and better. And to your point, I think particularly in the first half, there was a stretch where he was able to really settle the game, his pace, and when the ball goes in, that makes everybody feel better.
Coach, Jalen's, you touched on it there, his ability to process the game, but having 51 three-pointers put up tonight and being able to have someone like Jalen, who's kind of like this heliocentric, create for CJ, Luke, and whoever else, how valuable is to have a player like that and shooters surrounding him?
Yeah, I think, Jalen will continue to find, within the rhythm of the game, his opportunities to, get off the ball to an open guy. And then when he needs to be more aggressive, whether it's going to the basket, I love that he's just not hesitating with his catch and shoot three. I think that gives him space to play. But some of our other guys are getting more connected with him too. When they're coming up and playing pick and roll and slipping out, and, where he's not just dribbling the ball through the clock. He's finding opportunities to attack in the flow of the game, as opposed to the ball just sticking. That's that's not easy to do, and it's something that we talk about a lot. There's one play in particular when he got the ball in the post and he skipped it across the court to find Luke, I think, in the corner. So we need him to keep doing that.
Having Luke, Corey, and CJ, just three bona fide snipers on the outside, how crucial is it for you guys to have guys who keep you in any dogfight or maybe make any game seem out of reach?
Yep, I think we felt that from CJ tonight, and the thing that I think all those guys are doing is they've really been focused on defending too. And when we can dig in on the defensive end and get stops, it's hard to account for everybody in transition, and hopefully those are shots, whether they're early in the clock, sometimes contested, those guys can really shoot the ball, and I think everybody's got confidence in them taking them.
Coach, you guys had a solid win against Boston, two tough losses against Houston and Indy. By the end of this week, the trade deadline noise will have settled. For you, what's kind of the singular focus you want this group to have moving on to the second half of this season?
Well, I think, as you mentioned, it was a good win in Boston. We played tonight the way we played in Boston. The Houston game, we defended well. It's hard for us to win without Onyeka and Jalen, particularly against a team like that. And then we got out of character against Indiana. So I think the biggest thing for us is to just continue to maintain a consistent focus on us and how we need to play to be successful, and just to stay committed to that. The more we do it, the easier it gets. You start building habits, and that's really what we need to keep doing.
Thank you.
All right.